Right folks, hello, welcome back. Second video of today's session. Here we are in the Brotherhood of Steel compound, where we are exploring at the moment. We have got some information while we have been here. We have picked up some information to suggest that they are preparing for some kind of an invasion, some kind of a war. We are suspecting, given our knowledge, that it could be a war against the super mutants, maybe. We have picked up some ammunition and a piece of armor that we've already got, and we're acquainting ourselves with the people. You know, we're very good speaking terms with Rhombus, for example. But anyway, we know that the Elders are on level 4, and we know that there's a library here where we can get some information about the history of the Brotherhood from somebody called Vree, I think it was. So, oh, these elevators are a little bit of a pickle, are they? See, you see elevator. I know I do, but how do I get it to work? Elevator. There we go. Level 2. Thank you. Lots of scribes on this level. Lots of... Oh, this library? Not sure that's a library. Computer technology. Computer monitor made from Brotherhood technology. Right, what's this area? Scribes, knights, an instructor for initiates. That could be good for us. We are an initiate. Scribe and another knight. Right, let's have a chinwag with the instructor. Oh, he's running a class. I've seen an alien spaceship before. Good for you. I think he's a bit doolally. Right, anyway, let's carry on. Brotherhood Doctor. Doctor's assistant. How can I help you? I'm radiated. You should be more careful. Radiation is very dangerous. Okay, there you go. I hope the foam didn't irritate your skin. I'm no longer irradiated. Do you do operations? But of course. It's very costly and time-consuming. Details. Well, I can help make you stronger. Oh. Stat increases? I can make you stronger, more perceptive, increase your endurance, help improve your learning process, and increase your dexterity. Which would you like to more information on? I can only do each operation once. Oh, cool beans! Right, so we've got agility 9. And the reason why I didn't put it to agility 9 is because I read when I was doing character creation that there was a way to increase your agility to 10. I didn't go any further than that, but this must be the way that we can do it through the Brotherhood. So you could say that there is a cause to put all your stats up by 1. You know, your endurance it determines how much you get per level up, for example. That's useful. Strength gives you extra carry capacity, and you know how we're struggling with that. Perception is good for... I can't remember. Intelligence clearly is good for being very smart. We've got intelligence 9 as well, so intelligence 10, super genius. It also influences how many skill points you get, I believe. Agility is your action points. They might all do other little bits and bats as well, so all of them have some credit, but in terms of the ability to be most effective, if we could only buy 1, because I imagine that these things aren't cheap. You know, I know we've got 10,000, 15,000 worth of coin approximately, but it's not all in coin at the moment. And I doubt that he takes combat armor as a means for payment. So I reckon that these are going to be, what, probably 15,000, 20,000 maybe? I'm thinking. If they're 5,000, happy days, we can go for 3 straight off the bat, but I think they're going to be expensive. So which one would be most beneficial to us and have the most impact? Now I'm thinking our weapons to fire, the bigger weapons, cost 6 action points, so you're only ever going to get 1 attack with them. But if we attack with a Desert Eagle, for example, and we were looking at ways to increase our damage output, then having 2 attacks with the Desert Eagle at 5 AP, rather than just 1, when we've got 9, that's a whole extra attack per round. As I said, we can't do that with the bigger weapons, but 1 shot with a shotgun or 2 shots with the Desert Eagle. You know, action economy, I'm thinking. So agility could well be a very good first augmentation. So we'll ask about that first. $5,000? Is that it? That's not very expensive. We don't have do we have 5,000 in caps? And it will take 3 weeks. Now this is the trade-off, isn't it? Because we're kind of on, as I said, we're kind of on a soft I'm assuming, this is all assumption by the way, I'm assuming that we're on a soft timer here. And the longer we take to do stuff, the worse certain things will get. So I can't necessarily do this until we save the gunrunners. But getting this before fighting the Death Claws would be very handy. So we're not going to do it. That's 5,000. What about strength? Strength is only 2,000. Okay. Perception? 4. So that's 2. 4 is 8. 5 is 13. 16. 22. So it's 22 grand for every single one. And of course the 3 weeks for each of them too. So we can definitely afford all of them. And we will probably get all of them, I'm going to admit that, because why wouldn't we? Bionic Man. Bob Austin. Do 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 do. Ian, I'm sorry, but I've surpassed you now. It's time for you to go. I don't need any assistance. I've got power armor, I've got big shotguns, and I'm made of metal. Do 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 do. Right, so yeah, thinking caps on. I think my mate's ringing me. Clearly I'm busy at the moment. I'll ring her back after I finish this session in 20 minutes time. So I'm thinking we'll have to have a bit of a think about what we want to do about this. But if we were going to get any before the gunrunners and risk it, it would be agility. And it would be the only one that we get until we've done the whole gunrunnery thing. Deathclaws down, regulators taken out, and then we'd probably do the rest all at the same time. But we've got to think about it. We've got to think about it. We're going to do the whole of the compound first and then make a decision. 3 weeks. I think we might do it. I think we might risk it. For that extra agility point, that's going to be massive, potentially, in fighting Deathclaws. Even at the very least, it allows us to get into our inventory whilst taking an aimed shot with a sniper rifle, which I think an aimed shot with a sniper might be 7 in action points. So that would give us a shot and allow us to use stimpaks too. So there's definitely a lot to be said for having 10 action points. Hi there. You must be Brother Bob, the new initiate from the outside. My name's Jerry. I'm your new roommate. I'm an initiate too. I've been studying so hard. Are you an initiate's knight or an initiate scribe? Now, Bob being Bob and a man of science and man of books, I would suggest that he's probably an initiate scribe. It would be the first thing that would come to mind. But he's been in the wastes now, and he's had combat, and dare I say, you know, as a man of science and scribey stuff, he hasn't exactly stood behind Ian and his dog and let them do most of the work and no, he's blasted holes in people. He's gone in there guns a-blazing. Kind of think he enjoys it. Mind you, that's paladin rather than knight. Knight is making weapons, scribe is designing weapons, right? So if we had a choice, would we prefer to be doing the designing or the making? With our brain, we could design something kick-ass. The making of it is just doing stuff, just making it. You just do what you're told. There's the plans, make it. Okay. Almost like monkey work, you know. Put this there, put that there, screw it in here, do that there. Whereas the making of the weapon, the designing it, the thinking of it, big brain stuff. Oh no, we're a scribe all the way, buddy. Yeah, scribes have such a creative position. It would be great to think up new weapons, modify old ones, and keep records of every detail of every item in the Brotherhood. Am I boring you? Some people say I talk a lot, but I just don't think they understand. I just have a lot to say. No, not at all. I mean, I can get just as excited about the concept of designing great and grand weapons of the future. I like this guy. I think Bob and him are going to get like a house on fire. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I'm glad you'll be my new roommate. My last one always wore earplugs. I don't know why. Anyway, feel free to leave anything you like here. I don't take up much space. Do you want the top bunk? I'll change if you want. You don't share. You don't snore, do you? Or it doesn't matter, you see. See ya. That's also a good point. We actually essentially have a base of operations now. It's a bit out of the way, but if we find ourselves overburdened with stuff and we want to stash some stuff here to come back and sell later, we've also got that option as well. Worth thinking about. Right now, I think we're okay. Although we could stash that combat armor because it's pretty heavy. And it's not as if we need it at the moment because we've got lots of stuff to sell anyway, and we've also got quite a lot of caps. I don't like stashing stuff if I have to come back and pick it up, wasting time. So no, we'll take it for now. Take it for now. Right, who's this? A knight initiate. A knight initiate. Yeah, I don't think we're getting to the lower level today. Door locked. That's fine. So this is just the level that's got the, obviously, the doctor's room in it, and it's got a variety of different quarters. It's a dormitory level. And we'll leave Jerry to his devices. We'll come back and check on him a bit later, maybe. So yeah, food for thought. And if you've got any thought on whether or not we should go for this agility upgrade before we leave the base and move onwards, let me know what you think. I'm touch and go about it, but I'm kind of erring towards why the hell not. How many caps do we have anyway? Do we have enough caps for it? 4,747. How much did he say it was? 5,000, right? Or was it 6? I think it was 5. I hope there's a shop here, because we're only ever so slightly short, and that would be very frustrating. Very frustrating indeed. This lift is a pain in the backside. Right, level 3. I reckon level 4 is probably like really small. Oh, this is quite a big level. Maybe this is the paladin level. Does this look like a library to you? Oh, it does look like a library. Vree and Sophia. Scribes. Okay, let's check out the library.
Greetings. It's a fine day for learning. Can I help you?
I know you're the Master Scribe. I'm assuming you're the Master Scribe, but what does that mean?
I record the knowledge of our ancestors for future generations.
That means you know stuff.
Yes, I guess you could say I know stuff.
It's the second time somebody's been offended by Bob's great use of vocabulary.
What can I help you with?
Well, we've got a Pip-Boy, so we know that. We know about Rad-X. We know about what's causing all the mutations. I'd like to know more about the weapons we make here.
Speak to the Knights. Ask them to show you one of the latest laser pistols I designed.
Oh, thanks!
What can I help you with?
What's causing all the mutations?
Between the nuclear and biogenic weapons used in the war, it's surprising we don't have more mutations. However, if we can hold out, everything will be okay.
Why do you say that?
All the mutants I've studied have been sterile. They can't breed with another creature. If we could clean up the mutation sources, we should be able to simply outlive the mutants.
That's your grand plan? Outlive them? Any proof? We've got proof. We've got it from the research notes.
Go ahead. Use your Pip-Boy 2000 to read the discs. The Brotherhood has some automated courses that you can take. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, we can use the computers. Lesson finishes in 6 hours. You feel exhausted.
What can I help you with?
Okay. Anything? No.
You would need some anti-radiation drugs. I have some. Take these immediately if you think you're near radiation.
Oh, she may have given us something there. Oh, she has there, look. Give us a set of Rad-X. It pays to ask, you know. Right, so we may well have got some science skill out of that computer terminal, perhaps. Yeah, look, 90%. I don't think it was 90% before. I think we got a bit of science skill there. Right, we've had our first official lesson in the Brotherhood. They're very kind people, aren't they? Giving us free armour. Well, it wasn't free. We earned it. We had to go through hell to get what they wanted for us to be initiated. But nonetheless, you know, armour, ammunition. We can be operated on to make us faster, stronger, more agile, more perceptive, highly intelligent, more so than we already are. Lessons in fighting, in all things science. Bob's in heaven. Right, a knight, maybe he can show us this laser pistol. Knight Paul. Ah, so you're the new initiate. Welcome aboard. What can I do for you? Vree told me I could see a new weapon. Yes, the latest in handheld laser technology. Gives us the pistol. This is nice. Can I keep it? That one won't do you much good. It's still locking the lenses and amplifier, or still lacking. He takes the pistol back. If you really want one, go talk to Taylor or Michael. Ah, okay. Can I ask you some questions? I want you to get going. Just reset this conversation for a second. Yeah, so asking what he does here and who he is exactly. Now that we've got the important stuff out of the way, give me a pistol. I have a pistol. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. No, pistol. Reset pistol. Who are you? What do you do? Paul, head of energy weapons development. What kind of energy weapons? Laser, plasma. I built it, or at least rebuilt it. Okay, very good. Very good. If people aren't named people, I'm not going to waste my time running up to them and speaking. Right, that's fine. Okay, so we are 52 minutes in, so we do have time to get to level 4 at the moment, so I think we might be able to make it through exploring this entire compound before the end of the session, which would be spiffing marvellous, if I do say so myself. Level 4. Oh, look at this. So we got Brotherhood Elder. Brotherhood Elder. So this is the Elder Council. Brotherhood Guards guarding the Elder Council. Maxon and Mafia. Loads of computers. Loads of computers. And what the hell is this? The computer mainframe. Wow. Let's just run in without even asking. Let's just ask first. Stay sharp, Initiate. Here we go, folks. Speaking to the head honcho here.
Hello, youngster. Cabot said you wanted to talk. Look, I'm pretty stacked up right now, so I'll help you out as long as you don't start flapping your gums too much. You know, outsiders are like that, always jawing. Kinda like me, huh?
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Oh, but... Oh, death claws. Oh, maybe they know about a weakness. Right, first of all, Brotherhood history.
Look, I don't have time for a story that long right now. Here, all of us grew up on this.
Oh, just give me a holotape. Right, okay, another
Sure.
question. What's your main purpose?
Our main goal is to survive. The scribes copy old plans for weapons or design new ones, and the knights make guns from them. Most guns come from us. Sure.
Who are the elders?
Well, you see, there's 4 of them. And that's about all they can ever agree on. They can't even agree if they want to piss. Much less pick a pot to piss in. Shoot.
Do you know anything about death claws?
No, just another stupid rumor. Some people say it's a huge fanged monster, and others say it's a vampire.
Rumour? They were a laugh. I've seen him. I've seen him, honestly. I don't think we're going to convince him. I've seen him with my own eyes. The hulking, great big claws, lumber. They look horrible.
Then get out. I have...
Is that all we can ask him? That seems pretty... Ah, so you're the one that made it out of the Ancient Order alive. And who are you? Well, Mafia. Maxon's assistant, but I'm also here to make sure no one messes with the old man. What do you do as his assistant? Paperwork. And processes orders. Sounds a bit dull. Is that it? Is that it? Rescue Initiate from the hub. Just check our inventory to see if we got a holotape here. About the history of the Brotherhood. Maxon log. Right, here we go. This is how we're going to finish the session with a bit of bedtime reading. By my orders, as active commanding officer following the untimely death of Colonel Robert Spindle during this time of crisis, the full base security team has been deployed to the security bunker at Lost Hill. Is that where we are now? This directive also includes the families of the officers and enlisted men. Unless otherwise directed from a proper representative of the War Department, this order will stand as written. Operative 1. All military personnel and their families are to vacate the base by 0800 25th of October 2077. All personnel travelling under command will make their way to Lost Hill Base. No leave has been granted. 2. All civilian personnel are directed to remain at base, pending orders from their legal command structure. 3. Equipment deemed necessary to the survival of base military personnel, it is to be immediately drawn from stores. Proper authorization will follow, time permitting. 4. All codes of military justice will be harshly enforced on military personnel and civilian personnel in joint military operations. 5. Until such time as consistent and unauthorized communication can be established with the War Department, these orders will have precedence over any previously established orders. 2077. How old is this guy? That was like 95 years ago. No. No, that's wrong. My maths is out. 90 is 52. 72. 80. 85. 85 years ago. He must be over 100 years old, this guy. He's looking good for that age. Is there something suspicious about him, maybe? Right. Can we speak with the elders? I'm not sure. I don't think so. So, we're going to go to our... Oh, sorry, can't get out of here. We're going to go to our dormitory. We're going to ponder the meaning of life. Jerry will be glad to see us back. So we haven't come across a proper bona fide shop here, which is disappointing, as in somebody that sells some stuff that's got a decent amount of coin that we can sell stuff to. And we're just short of the coin that we need for this operation, which again is a little bit of a frustration. I'll be seeing you initiate in a few years. Good to hear. Right, I'm gonna go over here and just grab some space to think. So yeah, we need space to think, because we need to think about what we're going to do next. So we have combat armor, but not power armor, so we can't deal with the death claws. The hub is closer than the boneyard, so we have to go back to the hub, is the only solution I can think of. Go back to the hub, start the investigation into this missing initiate. I don't know who we're going to talk about or who we're going to talk to get that information, but I suppose maybe start with the police, potentially. But we'll figure it out when we get there. But when we get there, we obviously know about the situation with the bottle caps, and we can sell some more stuff while we're there, get rid of and lighten our burdens. So that's fine. But yeah. Let me know what you think. If you've got any ideas about any sort of next plan, I'm thinking we've got to go to the hub. If I've missed a merchant here that does have caps, feel free to let me know. And also, finally, let me know what you think about the whole situation with the operation. Do we risk it? Do we go for an agility upgrade for 5,000 coins? But it's the 3 weeks, for me, that's the issue. That could put the gunrunners at risk. Do we chance it? Do we do it? As I said, that extra agility, that extra action point, just one, although it may be, could be a massive boost to us when fighting not just Deathclaws, but in general. 2 shots with a Desert Eagle per turn, that could be something special. But anyway, let me know your thoughts, and next time, Bob will have slept on it and will have made a decision. Have a great evening, folks. Until next time, see you soon.